this is Liz and
Tori.
And we're hosting the Corvids and Coffee Podcast. This is our first episode.
Pilot.
For the pilot, yes. Thanks for joining me today, Tori, and for getting the coffees on the way here.
Of course, right before they closed. I just made it.
Oh, shit.
I don't think they were happy though, but I tipped them.
They were,
so.
wait, why? They were
like... They closed at 4, but okay, I got there at 3:40, so I don't think it was that bad. But no one was there.
Wait, don't you close at 4?
And I bought a bunch of new pastries. So whatever. Yeah,
they were like, how dare you come in here?
Then they're happy. I feel like when they go anytime after 3.
Yeah, probably.
But that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean,
shout out though, good coffee and pastries. But we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah. So this is the first episode. So I'm a little new to this for podcasts. I mean, obviously we both actually you listen to a really good podcast.
I listen to multiple podcasts. Yeah, I listen to the Armchair Expert podcast.
Yeah,
very good.
Funny with all the weird stories. We've
road. Oh my gosh, so good. And the interviews. I like the interviews too, but the biggest one is Armchair Anonymous.
Favorite,
I think if we ever get fans, we can do something like anonymous.
That'd be so much fun. Wait, I kind of want to be like, what's that guy they have on there who's a Kiwi?
Oh, David Ferrier, of course.
I love David Ferrier.
I love him. He's like, one day we'll get him on our podcast.
He is precious. If we could ever have him.
His podcast is good too.
Oh, wait, what does he do for his podcast?
It's called Flightless Bird. He's referring to himself as a Kiwi who's stuck in America. But not anymore, it was a COVID thing.
We're crows stuck in Mass, so that would be kind of a nice
I think we're stuck, but anyway.
Not stuck necessarily. We like Mass. But yeah, okay. So we're getting into it. But yeah, so where we got the coffees from, well, where Tori got the coffees from, Motor, for sure. I got I think it's called the Bee Sting latte.
It's called the Bee Sting, yeah.
Bee Sting, which is lavender and honey. Mm-hmm. And I got it with oat milk. And Troy, what'd you get?
Hold on a sec, a little ASMR. I got an iced chai latte, of course, with oat milk.
That crisp ice. It sounds like you're in like a...
Hopefully this sounds like ASMR. I'm pretty close.
It is really good.
Very good.
I would say it's definitely one of my top 5 favorite coffee places.
Yeah, that's my favorite one right now. And I've been down the street from that place for more than a year and a half, and I'm still not sick of it. So
it feels like it's been longer though, because when you moved in the condo, I don't know why it's felt like it's been 3 years since then.
I know, yeah. I've been there a lot.
You hear all the good stuff. I mean, nice. I'm near Worcester, so I'm like 5-10 minutes away from things, but it's not the same. She's got like you got the whole like center near you.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, you got
this is definitely.
But yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, first point for the first podcast.
So let's talk about. So I want to start it off with a mental health tip for listeners. The best thing I can recommend is a self-care day. I usually like to do one where like I do like a little face mask. I do I take a nice relaxing warm shower. I usually listen to a YouTube video while I'm in the shower, so I listen to.
In the shower? Do you have a plastic bag?
Oh. No, I'm not gonna drown my phone.
Some people do that. I've seen so many of those things you can put in the shower and then you can put your phone in, but if I did that, I would always be
Oh wait, is it like the same thing we saw when we were kids where you could put your phone like in
those waterproof cases, which I never trusted. I bought, but I never trusted.
And I'm pretty sure that would probably give your phone water damage.
Yeah, I have stuff like that now though. But if I got one of those, Dirk and I would never do out of the shower.
Yeah, I'd just be like, I'm staying in here. You'd probably be in there till you're super pruny. It's not
Luckily, you don't pay for a heating bill, water bill. So
you're like, I don't pay for heating bill. I'm like, is that why it's always cold?
No.
I mean, respectively, it's cold in my house.
It's a little cold in here, yeah. It's cold in my house, too.
But we got blankets. We're cozy, even though we're drinking iced coffees.
Mm-hmm. Always though.
Cold out. But
I honestly I did debate getting a hot coffee, but then I was like, it's nice out. But
I know I
thought it was warm out.
But it's like
I've really been inside all day though, honestly, so I can't really say much. I just left my house to go to yoga today. That's it.
I left my house to get my hair done. That was it.
Nice.
So I mean, we do suggest go out and touch some grass too. You relax.
That's true. Getting outside is a good mental health tip. Get some sunlight. Get
some vitamin D. That's what my stylist told me. She said go out to get some vitamin D.
Here we are doing the podcast indoors.
You know what? We're gonna sit inside. Yeah. We'll do the next one outdoors though.
Hopefully it'll be warm enough.
Consistent.
It's so cold around here still.
It is way too cold. I don't know what it's like for everyone else wherever they're living, but I think it's safe to say that the weather's been off kind of everywhere.
It's freezing.
Yeah, it
should be warm by now.
I blame global warming.
True. I was thinking about that the other day, how it's so weird though now, how our winter's moved up, but it's almost like the seasons have all shifted, which I'm pretty sure that's part of obviously global warming.
Oh, definitely.
But I wonder though, why is it so cold? You would think that it would just continue to be the same temperature as it has been in the past, but it is shifting. I wonder at one point if our summer will become more of a winter.
Well, it's weird. I saw there's a post on Instagram. I think Veronica actually sent it to me. It was something about like how our seasons, quote unquote seasons, are set up right now. Where it was like, we have fall, spring number 1, and then we have like it's like, oh, it's nice, and then it's like winter again, or winter/spring mix where it's like rain and snow. Then we go back to second fall, spring. Then another, I think, phase goes
for New England,
to actual like spring. And that lasts for what, like a month, maybe 2 months. Well,
summer's like a month.
Yeah, it's weird. It lasts for such a short
2 months sometimes now.
Yes. Also, fun fact of what I found on Facebook the other day from our section.
Facebook, is this a legit? Is this verified?
Sorry. Facebook Marketplace.
Oh.
I'll link it in our podcast in the details below. So I was looking around Facebook Marketplace. You know, like those local pickup stuff? I'm always
looking at it.
I mean,
I look at it like 20 times a day, and I know I bought like 2 things off Facebook Marketplace.
I remember the last time when we like picked up, what was it? We picked up, was it a desk? It was a desk you had.
Oh, we did actually, though. That's one thing I did buy. I mean, it's kind of a shitty desk, but it was so weird, though. Like, usually when you're doing Facebook Marketplace, it's somebody's house that you're at. So, this desk was like $20. It's a huge desk. And so I was like, okay, I need one when I was moving in. And so, but then you and I showed up to like, because I need your car, and I was like, you come pick it up with me. I thought it was a house. We showed up to a store.
I thought we were gonna get,
but it wasn't really a store. It was like this empty warehouse kind of thing, and like this one guy standing there, and I was like, were you the person I was texting?
Yeah,
I was like, hello.
He's like, what are you here for? Because it was.
And I was like, the desk, and he's like, okay, can you guys carry it up by yourself? He didn't help us, right?
No,
maybe he helped us jiggle in their car.
Kill us.
It was so sketchy, and it was like I paid in cash. Yeah, it was very sketchy. Which good thing I didn't pay in card, honestly.
There was no sign on this place, so basically we could.
Yeah, we didn't know what the hell it was. We literally didn't know what the hell it was. We still took the desk though.
Yeah, that was still good.
It's worth it. I still have it. I kind of use it.
I recommend if you're going to go pick up from anywhere, please bring somebody. Cause
even though when I bought my coffee table on Facebook Marketplace, I think my only other purchase, I bought a couple other things, I guess. But anyway, my best purchase I ever bought, because I bought that for $20, and it's a nice ass one from IKEA. And I remember Derek was like, okay, don't go pick up by yourself. And I was like, I'm doing it. It fits in my car. I'm going. And I went to Auburn.
Oh, that's
fine. Yeah, it's fine. And then Derek was like, oh my God, don't go to Auburn. No offense to anyone who lives in Auburn, but I was like, okay, I'm going by myself. And these people were so nice. They took it apart for me. The dad and the son put it in my car for me, and they were like, do you need a screwdriver or anything? And I was like, oh no, I have stuff.
See, that's a good experience.
And I was like, best purchase I bought. Honestly, it looks so great in my place. In my opinion, it looks really good.
I think that's pretty good. Oh yeah, but back to get back to what we were talking about before. What I found, they gave it a certain word for what it was. I think it was just another word of saying drunk, but it was a drunk Garfield plushie. And I think they were selling. I don't think
it's drunk. I think that he always looks like that.
Well, no. It kind of
doesn't he always look like that?
Like he's high. So
doesn't he always look like that though?
No, he's
like tired / like ate too much lasagna or whatever.
It looked like his eyes were bugging out, like he was on weed or something.
Yeah, where'd you find this?
I have no idea, but if I can, I'm gonna bring that one up because I just gotta show you what this looks like. It's saved somewhere.
Did you save your message? The person say, "Is this available?"
No, I didn't put that one. What if they actually sold that to me? That would have been weird. But yeah, it was like the weirdest looking thing. And hopefully I can make a cool like intro for the weird shit I find online, which we'll eventually get into. We'll have to find more stuff from the marketplace for it, because good finds on there. But yeah, once I find that one, link it below unless they already got rid of it. Wait, I found it. Yeah, so they said
it was sold.
They called it a zooted Garfield.
Mm-hmm. No, he normally looks like that.
No, he
normally looks like high.
No, he doesn't.
What's his face? Have you ever seen the cartoon? His eyelids are halfway closed.
He looks like
always.
No, he looks like chill. He doesn't look like I just smoked a bunch of weed and I'm looking like this.
Zooted Garfield.
Yeah,
wait.
You don't have
that. Okay, look at the pictures, or is that just a screenshot?
Yeah, it's a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
It might have already been sold. Wait, actually, I wonder. Wait, let me look it up on.
No, that's how he normally looks. Garfield has his eyes half closed all the time.
I don't know.
He's cool. He's too cool to have his eyes all the way open.
Okay, well, what do you guys think? Do you think that if you saw, is there a difference? Would you say between a drunk-looking Garfield and the way he normally looks?
This is like what's it called? What's it called when you think you remembered something in your head or whatever? It was like. Oh, what's it called? I have to think of it because it's crazy. Because I watched like an episode on it one time on something. No, it's like when you think you remembered something in your head, but it's actually like not the right thing. Like, I'm trying to think of an example
it's different than what you imagined it to be?
No, it's like you think you remember something correctly, but it's actually like it's like kind of like simulation-y. Like you thought something had like the name or something was spelled a certain way, and then you go back and look and it was never spelled that way, but you imagine in your head. Like, one example is what's it called? Like, you know the stuffing, stovetop stuffing, or whatever it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the brand?
No.
Oh, because that's like one thing that people. Oh, I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. Oh, I'll have to think about it because it's so. That's how I feel like that is. Like, you imagine Garfield just like normal, but he's not. If you actually look back, he actually does look like. He does. I'm looking at a picture right now, Garfield.
So when you said that thing about, like, you know, when you think of something and you think of it differently than what it actually is, that kind of reminds me of this.
Oh no, his eyes are all the way open.
Wait, let me see.
No, see, in this picture, they're halfway closed.
He doesn't look high, though. He looks cool.
Dude, I told you, he's too cool.
Yeah, but the other one just looks like buggy. Kind of. His eyes look buggy.
No, his eyes are always half closed.
Okay, well, you know...
So what does he look like in that picture?
Okay, he does look a little high. Okay, never mind.
He does, his arms are by his side, he doesn't look cool.
High, but I mean, this also... I mean, the one in the Facebook Marketplace post is supposed to be drunk, so...
Hold on, I gotta look at that other thing.
Sorry, it's suited. But yeah, when you said the, when it looks like something else, when, like, differently than what you imagined, what I was thinking was this video I saw.
Oh, the Mandela effect. Okay, sorry, this is off the topic, but
that's just like the video.
Occurs when a person believes that their distorted memories are in fact accurate recollections. They can clearly remember the events that happened differently or events that never occurred at all.
Like the black and blue dress, which is also a gold and silver or whatever it was. You remember that one from like high school? When people saw that striped dress, they thought it was different colors.
Yeah, not really. Like, that's not the Mandela effect. Oh. No, sorry. So, okay, for example, you remember that? I'll use just some examples I'm going to give to you and see if this is, like, you have the same thing. Okay. So, do you remember, you know the book, that childhood book of the family of bears?
Oh, yeah, Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, and so it says, many fans of the popular children's series, the Berenstain Bears, report remembering the Bears family name as Bernstein. Bears,
That's what I remembered it as, Berenstain Bears.
It's Berenstain Bears.
Wait, how do you spell it, though?
Look at it, it's right here.
Oh, B-E-R-E-N...
I also thought it was like Bernstein Bears.
That's what I thought.
So that's like a Mandela effect, like that kind of thing.
How did I get that?
Oh, and then it says, too, you've never seen Casablanca, have you, the movie?
Oh, no, but you told me about it.
You know, the famous quote is, play it again, Sam, but it's actually, she only says, play it, Sam. She doesn't say play it again.
Wait, so why do you think everyone...
This one is crazy. This I watched something about. So, it's called Sinbad's Shazam. Some people who grew up in 1980s and 90s report a movie called Shazam, in which Sinbad played a genie or magical character.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Sinbad never made a movie at all.
But why does everyone... Do you ever look on, like, those Reddit posts where you see stuff that's nostalgic and you're just like, it had to have existed, but then we're all just being delusional about it? I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but I really believe it's honestly just a simulation.
I mean, it could be. Maybe they just implanted that in our brains, you know? Well, we had a time when we went to Vermont and it was like a simulation. That was weird.
Yeah, I do believe in the simulation.
Yeah. I mean, simulation theory. You know, like on that Rick and Morty episode, it's a simulation inside another simulation. It kind of feels like that a bit. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I keep tabs on us.
Oh, there's like so many. Like, these are all good examples. It's like people think that Nelson Mandela died when he was in jail, like back in the 1980s, but he actually died in like 2013.
Yeah, exactly. Like way into that time. That's really weird.
But like most people. Oh, and then this one too. Oh my god, this is so weird because I see this all the time. I mean, Britney Spears' music video, "Oops, I Did It Again," and she's wearing a headset piece.
Oh yeah.
And people like when they dress up for Halloween or kids, whatever, they have the little headset. Yeah. She was never wearing a headset in that movie. The whatever it's called.
Music video.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Wait, that's so weird though.
And do you know the peanut butter that everyone loves?
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Is it Teddy's? Or
no,
Skippy?
Teddy. We like Teddy's and Skippy's.
Teddy's
the other one.
Teddy's
with
really
good.
Jiffy.
Yeah, Jiffy is not Jiffy. It's just Jif. Everyone always calls it Jiffy.
You know, I think they should. They should
change it
and just change it to Jiffy because then at least they're validating our delusions.
Oh, and remember Looney Tunes, a cartoon? How do you spell Looney Tunes?
Looney and then Toons.
Yeah, it's Tunes.
I looked that up later because I was looking up Space Jam, the remake they did, and it was called the Toon Squad, but it was spelled like Tune. And I thought that's not right. They're tunes, like cartoons. That's what you thought, right? You thought it was like tunes.
Oh yeah, I thought so too. Yeah. But it's crazy other stuff.
But why is it called Looney Tunes? And they're not singing, so it's like it doesn't make sense to call them tunes. I don't know. I just find it weird.
There's so many.
Space Jam is so much better. Don't come for me in the comments if you
There's so many here. It's crazy.
Teach their own. But wait, you know what's also crazy? I looked this up. This came up in a video. It was about the Fruit of the Loom logo. How it had a cornucopia. But now you don't see the cornucopia on most things. Isn't that weird? You think, but it's there. Someone posted on Reddit not that long ago a picture of the back of their shirt. They had the label printed on. It had the cornucopia in it. So I'm like, there's some that
simulation.
Don't have
Simulation we got it one time and then there's mold with it.
You know what it was? It was an error. It was an error in the simulation, so they fixed it. They
oh my god, I could go on about the simulation for forever. Simulation's crazy.
Wait, we should talk about that time in Vermont though. When was it that we went?
Oh yeah, that was like truly made me believe in the simulation. So like we went to like southern Vermont, like we didn't pick like anywhere like popular. We just went to a random place.
You seen a horror movie because it's really.
Wait, did we stay in Airbnb or did we stay in
Airbnb?
Yeah, we did. Right? It was like a lodge, right? It was yeah.
It was nice though.
It was really nice, but we stayed randomly somewhere in southern Vermont, and it wasn't a popular place, and so it was really. No, I remember because I called you and I was scared because I was like, "Oh my god!" Remember? Okay, so
the bar.
Dirk and I got there first, and we're like, "Oh, we're just gonna go to this bar because it's down the street." Like the place was like 10 minutes from anything, so we were like, "Let's just go stop downtown because we wanted to get food." So we stop in this random bar. First of all, it's empty. The street's empty, and this is like a really small town, but it's like the main street. That's where everything is. And we went there like 2 or 3 times while we were there. We only went for a weekend, but we went back.
You think it would have been dead?
Yeah, well, no. So, yeah, it was like a random, I want to say, like, Friday night. It's a small town. And we go there, we walk in this bar, and there's, like, 1 or 2 other people. There's, like, nobody. And there's a Celtics games on, and I forget if it was something important. It was, like...
Dirk wanted to see the game.
Yeah, it was, like, the semifinals or whatever the hell it's called in basketball. I don't know. But,
I don't know.
So we get there, and then Dirk is like, oh, watching it. And I'm like, okay. And then we're like, oh, we should get food or something. And, like, it's so... Oh, but no, this is the simmy part. So the simmy part when we got in was... We walked in, no one was talking, and everyone stared right at us. Yeah, maybe because like we're out of town, whatever. Maybe we're the only like youngish people there.
You were wearing a Boston sweatshirt or something.
No, I was wearing a Celtics sweatshirt. But anyway,
no one else
so we walked in. I swear to God, every single person looked at us. I looked at Dirk and I was like, "Let's go sit down." And we go to sit down, but I was like, "Why is everyone still staring at us?" And no one talked. So we went and sat down. We just picked a random ass seat, and I was like, "Just go sit down." I was like, "Don't ask questions." And then we're like, "Oh yeah, can we get food?" They're like, "Oh yeah, here's the menus." And then people started talking. And then I was like, oh my god. And then then they unpaused and everyone was talking again. But obviously there was a lot of people there. And I was like, that is so weird. And it's like 10. It's like late. It's something really late. Because you guys came really late.
And you were like, it's like dead.
Yeah, then they called me and it was so quiet I couldn't even talk in the place.
Well,
and I was
like,
whispering. I was like, why are you whispering? Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
And I was like, you guys gotta get here. And then I think before you got there, so we're only there for like 30 minutes or whatever, Dirk's watching the game. Yeah. They go to change the TV, and Dirk's like, oh, can you put it back on because it's like the finals or something crazy like that. And the guy's like, no, it's karaoke night. And we're like, oh, okay, it's a tiny-ass TV, like, from the 90s. It's not even like a flat screen or anything.
Yeah, it was like...
And then all of a sudden, this random door from the back of the house, and like, we walked in, it's on the street, like, facing the street, so there's a back door and a front door. Then there's a random side door. Literally, 30 people start walking in. People just start walking in. More and more people start walking in, and then it all of a sudden becomes karaoke night. And Dirk and I are like, where the hell did all these people come from? And the thing is, mind you, when we parked, there was like no cars.
Well, yeah, it was empty.
All of a sudden, there's like tons, and then you guys came, right? There was tons of people.
Oh yeah,
and it was like, so busy.
And I was just like, bro, you said it wasn't that busy, and then you're like, they showed up out of nowhere.
And they showed up, and it's like this booming karaoke thing, and then it was so weird because people were talking to us a ton. Not to be like maybe a small town.
Oh no,
but it was so weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. It felt like, but then it got better because then we went back to downtown, and we kept seeing the same people that we saw from that same
It was a
bar.
It was a glitch.
It was only the same people. It's not like anyone said anything to us, but it was literally the same people, and people were staring at us wherever we went. I felt like it was crazy.
Wait, do you remember that guy that was like, he was drinking and singing, but he had his eyes closed the entire time? Or he looked like he had his eyes closed?
Was an old man?
He looked like tired and drunk at the same time. It was weird. And then he was like, he picked up his pint, and then he took a sip, and then he put it right back down on the table where he had the coaster, which was just like, very simulation-esque thing to do.
I don't remember that, but it was simulation because
that was weird.
I thought it was so weird. And then when you guys walked in, everyone stared at you too.
That was weird.
Like everyone was like they even started karaoke.
And they're like,
I was like, what? But I really was like, oh my god, what's going on?
No, the weirdest part was when we went to that restaurant across the street from the bar. Like last night, we were there.
Yeah.
And we were walking past. I think we were walking past the bars.
Yeah, it was right across the street from the same place.
And everybody peers out to look at us.
That was so weird. Yeah, because then we were like, we have to go home.
I think I almost screamed because I was just like.
No, it was like the same. It was the same people that we had saw that other night.
I think they were wearing the same clothes too.
Probably, but no, I remember because we were like, we gotta get the heck out of here. This is too much.
Yeah, I was like, I think we're about to get jumped.
Or become part of a simulation. I don't know.
Maybe it's part of the Vermont cult. I don't know.
Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe that.
That was so odd.
Yeah,
oh my God. Yeah, talk about a strange story. But I was gonna say, it could be true. That
I totally believe in simulation, though.
Definitely simulation theory. I mean, hear about. Oh wait, you know what we should talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the movie we watched recently? Poor Things.
Oh my god, it's such a weird movie.
That was
not to hate on the movie, but it's horrible.
It had good cast and stuff, like Mark Ruffalo.
Well, yeah, and then it was like the weirdest movie ever. Weirdest. If I was high, I think I would have enjoyed it more.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say if we were on LSD watching that, I think it would have made.
I don't think I want to take LSD, but yeah.
Okay, how about if we got high or something like smoking weed? I think it would have been easier to watch, or I think it would have made more sense because it was kind of weird. So, if you haven't seen the movie, it's set in Victorian London or something.
Supposedly, but the fashion's not. Yeah, and it's
like
futuristic.
A weird combination, like they're flying. What is it called? You know, like that ride at Six Flags where it's like, or not Six Flags, Kennedy Lake, where it's that thing that goes like up on a log.
But you're talking about the log flume or whatever it's called.
No. It's that one where
that's really itchy here from Sophie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have a cat, so probably the cat hair.
And you're allergic too.
If you want to hit a histamine, let me know.
I'm good. I'll scratch my hands a bit.
But yeah, so it was that. It's like that ride.
Anyway, don't give it away. But it was so freaking weird.
That was really weird. It was,
and it makes you think differently of like was Emma Stone?
Emma Stone, yeah.
And it's such a weird film for her to do.
Well, yeah, it's. I don't know if it makes you look at the actor differently. Like Mark Ruffalo.
For doing that, yeah.
You look at him now and you're just like, it's kind of weird. Like,
also because I didn't even like their characters really. Well, so then it was like,
odd. Although I did like Willem Dafoe's character because I feel like that kind of just fits Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, if they had. The other ones were just. And then that girl who's in the end, she's married to Jackie Antonoff. What's her name?
Oh, wait,
you would know who she is, but I would have no idea. She was in it at the end, and I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Second Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's basically like what Emma Stone's character was in the beginning. She was like that.
Yeah, she's second one, but it's so weird.
Let me look up because I looked this up last time. Oh, her name is Margaret Qualley.
Okay, I have no idea. But didn't her parents are celebrities, right? I'm pretty sure both her parents are actors.
Her parents. Wait, you know why? Her mom's Andie MacDowell.
Yeah, she looks just like her, right? She looks pretty similar. What's her dad though? Isn't her dad also a celebrity? I'm pretty sure they're both actors.
They're actors of and then she's the sister of Rainey Qualley.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Either way, I don't know. But I mean, all it lists is just her mom as the parent. So.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She looks like her mom. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I was gonna say Andie MacDowell was big in the '80s, like St. Elmo's Fire, and I think she's actually in a series on where is it? Our parents watch it. I'm trying to remember it. I don't think it's Chesapeake Shores. I think or Chesapeake Bay. It's something else. But she's
Paul J. Qualley.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's her ex-husband.
Who's her ex-husband?
Paul J. McQueely.
Oh, so maybe is he famous?
Yeah. Wait, songs? I guess he's a singer.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so then she's
from
the daughter
80s?
of an actress and a singer. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I thought, but her mom's definitely more popular.
Oh, you know what she was in? She was in 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Have you ever watched that?
So, the mom?
Yeah, Andie MacDowell.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty popular for what, 90s and the 80s,
Oh, yeah,
maybe?
big in the 80s, 90s. I think it was because the long curly hair.
She looks like her a lot, too.
She has, like, fantastic hair. She has fantastic hair just like her mother.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that movie was just... I think it's like a take on the whole Frankenstein thing, which is funny because Lisa Frankenstein, which is another Frankenstein-inspired movie, also came out. And I watched that one, I think it was like a few weeks ago or something. I now have it on
which one did you watch?
Video. Lisa Frankenstein, which is also actually funny enough, set in the 80s. Which is... I really like that movie. It's weird, but I like weird movies, so... I think it's Cole Sprouse plays the corpse.
I've not heard of that movie at all then.
Oh, you should watch it. I have it on Prime if you want to watch it. Fun fact, I share Prime with family, so we have the family account. Don't tell them so. But yeah, so I had that one on there. But I liked it. It was like, it's a quirky kind of movie, and I just love the whole 80s kind of aesthetic and the hair and everything. It was really cool. I liked how they did it. Also, Zelda Williams, I think she worked on it along with Diablo Cody, who did a lot of movies like she did Jennifer's Body. I think she's done quite a few. She's really good. But her name's not actually Diablo Cody. But
I was just gonna say, I'm like, what the heck?
So her real name is actually Brooke Murillo.
Don't know who she is.
I don't know. She's a
anyway, yeah, but Zelda. It was kind of a weird movie. It's about strange things, so don't know if I recommend. I heard the new Dune movie is really good. Oh, did you
Dune
see
Part
it?
2?
I haven't even seen the first one, so don't give me anything.
So I guess just to describe it, you know, like when you're like reading the beginning of a book that's not usually starting in the middle of the action, it's like kind of just getting right to that beginning part. Dune Part 1 is like that, where it takes like a slow amount of time. You get very involved though in the end of it though, so it kind of like builds it up for that next movie. So it's like just the beginning part. The next one, Part 2, was actually really good. It gives you kind of more.
I know Dirk wants to see it a second time.
It's really.
I haven't seen it obviously though, because I haven't seen the first one.
I'd say definitely do some stretching, like stand up in the middle of the movie, because the movie is 3 hours.
Movies.
And I went to see it with Alan, and Alan's my boyfriend, by the way. Dirk's Tori's boyfriend. So I think when we got up at the end, like it was a really good movie. I got up and I was like, oh god, my knees hurt.
Where did you go see
I'm
it?
getting old.
Where did you go see it?
Oh, Blackstone Valley Cinema. So like right near us. But it was so good. It was actually really good, and Zendaya had a bigger role in it, which was good because she was only just.
Yeah, she was only the main character.
Well, yeah, because she's like you.
She was, you know,
stuff kind of about her in that first part, but she doesn't really get involved until like the end of that part 1. It's definitely good though. I would definitely recommend it. You know what's weird though? The fact that was it Timothy? Is it Timothée? Timothée?
No, it's Timothy.
Or Timothy Chalamet. Timmy. It's Tiny Tim.
No, it's Timothy. It's Timothy or Timothy.
Timothy. I thought it was.
Was he French?
Yeah, he's French.
Okay, well in English it's Timothy.
Okay, sorry, Timothy.
I don't know how you say in French. Sorry.
I think it was Timothée.
Yeah, I have no idea, but okay.
Somebody correct me.
Timothy.
But Timmy, little Timmy. His name is, what is it? It's Paul, right? But you know what his last name is? It's
Paul who?
It's Paul Idaho.
Who?
That's actually Timothy Chalamet.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I don't believe it.
So that's what it is. If you
that's his real name?
No. No, that's not his real name. Sorry, to clarify, in the Dune novels, his character he plays in Dune is called.
That's his real name. Timothy Chalamet is like his stage name.
Oh my god! Well, then I wouldn't blame him for changing.
But
his
that's
name.
a weird
Why would you have
stage name?
Idaho as a last name? But it's weird. That's what it is in the Dune books, which I'm like, a lot of people have made fun of it because they're like, why have Idaho as a last name?
I know, what?
Weird. I think
is this supposed to be like sci-fi too? So.
Well, it's sci-fi, and the book was made. If I can get the information up, it was made a while ago. The book, it was written. Let me see, Dune, the original book. Yeah, there's quite a few books for the series, but the first one. So it was written and it was published in 1960, so 1965. So maybe that seemed like having a state as a last name would be futuristic in some way. I don't know. There are like,
it's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, it's weird anyway. So I think a lot of people just refer to him as Paul, or they refer to him as another name in the part 2. I won't tell you what it is, so you can enjoy it. But
that's weird. I don't know. I gotta watch the first one because I fell asleep watching the first one.
It's still pretty interesting for the beginning of the first one because a lot happens, but it's only just the beginning of it. It's a lot that kind of culminates in that first part, but it leads to big
I need to watch it
part 2. Which part 2 was really good. Also, you get to see that they had the desert mouse that's in it.
Oh, everyone talks about that. Yeah.
And you see that more in the second one, which is really cute, even though it's CGI, but it's really cute.
Did you get the Dune bucket when you went?
No. So somebody told me about. So when I went to visit our cousin this past. Oh no, it was I came back on Thursday night. Yeah. So this
past week.
Yeah, this past week. I went to go visit our cousin who's living in New York, and we went to a bar, and I remember I was talking to someone about the Dune movie because they asked if I'd seen it, and they said, "Do you know about the Dune bucket?" And I was like, It's like, what do you mean the Dune bucket? I was like, oh, you mean those like themed popcorn buckets, like, you know, the Ghostbuster one.
You didn't know about it? You didn't know about it?
I didn't.
You live under a rock?
I do.
What the hell? You know how much I've seen about it in the past 3 months?
You know what's weird? It really looks like a sex toy. It's so weird.
You never see our TikToks where it's like, butter please, no popcorn.
Oh
you never see that? No. That's like every TikTok.
Okay, if you ever look up, okay guys, look up.
It's like, babe, you barely touched your Dune popcorn bucket. And then one is like, my boyfriend refuses to eat out of any other container except for the Dune popcorn bucket. Now I'm eating like soup out of it now.
It also looks like, you know those like little cups with the bristles in it.
Yeah. The dog thing. Or the dog thing. Yeah.
That's fine. That makes sense. This doesn't make any sense.
It's so weird. Why did they pick that shape? They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they made it weird. You know what they could have done? They could have made it look like I don't know, a sand, like maybe look more like sand. I
could have just had the background on the popcorn bucket.
You could put the front of like.
Also, what do you get for buying those? Do you get free popcorn?
I think.
Do you get free popcorn if you keep bringing it? Because to me, I'm like, who the hell's buying these things except for the joke part of this one?
You know what's funny? Probably people just have like somebody probably has a collection somewhere.
Yeah, maybe if you collect them. But
there's not something there's sometimes.
So I saw like a reusable popcorn bucket at AMC recently, and it had like a carrying strap, so you could like strap it onto you.
Why does that feel like a horse bucket for you?
No, not that way. Even though I guess you get just a strap. No, it's like a crossbody strap, or whatever. But I'm like, it was like $50 or more, and I was like, so my question is, if you buy that, do you get unlimited popcorn for life? If you use that thing?
Makes sense. I feel like they.
But I think that no, because it pays for itself in like 4. Not even 4, like 3 movies.
So let's see.
So
it's like $15.
We should look it up, but I wonder. I'm like, we should have a fact check at the end. We ever do a fact check?
Oh yeah, wait.
Alright, we'll do a fact check for that. Yeah,
we'll do a fact check
for the popcorn bucket because I'm interested. Because do you know how much Jerk and I get popcorn every time we go to the movie theater?
Well, yeah, when it's also like how much is it? It's like $10 for the cheap.
No, it's like more. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say I get the big one. The big one's more. It's so crazy.
It's probably like $20. It's
like, and you spend a lot to go to movies.
When you go to a concert and they charge you like $20 for a single single 8-ounce can or something like that.
Yeah, it's like buying a drink at a concert. But anyway, I wonder if that's actually worth it. It was kind of cute. But I was like, why would people buy this if you only got that free refill then?
You know, that would make a great joke gift. You know, you have a Yankee
maybe a popcorn bucket carrier and not the bucket.
Oh, like you put the bucket in it?
Yeah, imagine it's $50.
Wait, but shouldn't it come with a bucket if it costs $50?
I don't know. We'll have to look into that. We'll look into that.
Okay, that's stupid. We'll fact check that too. But you know what's funny? I think. Oh, also for another segment, gift ideas for family and friends. You know,
I'll have to do it next time.
I think we should give the. I'm just gonna start with this one since we talked about it. We should get the Dune bucket as a joke gift.
Oh my god! Yes, next year. That'd be so funny.
You could make it like look really big, like in the packaging, and then when they open it up,
and like Aunt Ronnie opens it up. Oh my god! And then she's like, "What is this?"
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think someone would be
horrified. She's like, "What?" And then everyone's dying laughing while going to come people, you know.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, she'd be like, "What is this?"
She's like, "What is this for?"
I so funny. That so much. But yeah, I think that's.
I can't believe you didn't know about it. I can't believe you didn't know about the Dune bucket thing. It's so funny.
I must be living under a rock. You know,
literally everyone's
feel like I'm a hermit, but you know, I'm also the person.
You have TikTok. You should know about everything.
Well, yeah. Well, also, I spent like I spent 6 hours the other day gaming on Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, God.
So I am kind of cut off from the world in certain areas. But you know, I'm taking a break from that for a couple days till I go again. But yeah, it is definitely really good. Also, we should talk about our favorite. Bless you. Don't sneeze. Bless you. Tori's currently getting germs on my mic.
It's because of the cat. Okay, whatever. Keep going.
Alright, so I think we should talk about our favorite. Before we do the fact check to wrap this up, we should talk about our favorite cartoons as kids. Remember Codename Kids Next Door?
What is it?
Codename Kids Next Door. Wait, I think if I showed
you... yeah, I don't remember anything, okay, so...
If you guys remember Codename Kids, it's basically like a bunch of middle schoolers as...
Was it the treehouse thing?
Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah.
I love
oh my god, speaking of actually though, like iCarly, I loved iCarly. Have you watched a new documentary?
No,
we should watch that. I need to watch it.
Because I haven't watched it yet, but I know about it. It's
I don't know anything.
Right on Set. That's what it's called.
Yeah, with the Nickelodeon stars and stuff. It's so crazy because even like the Amanda show, like I liked the Amanda show and stuff. But so many of the things on iCarly, Victoria's, all those things were really fucked up.
Well, yeah, because when we were watching it as kids, I think it went over our head. But then when you get older, you're like, that's kind of fucked. Like, why would somebody make these kids do that?
I feel bad for Amanda Bynes now, though. Really.
Oh yeah.
Amanda Bynes is like messed up from all this.
And we really liked her. Actually, you know what I watched recently? I watched Sydney White recently with Via, and it was so good. And I just feel bad because it's just like you shouldn't have to go. Because child stars take such a hard turn down the road, and you understand why. Not even just because of drugs.
And he's not even in jail. He's not even in jail or anything.
You know what he did? He was like, he said, I'm sorry if anything made them uncomfortable or something. It was some stupid apology, like Dan Schneider, like...
Well, that's what I mean, like, is he going to be charged or anything?
I don't even know. I mean...
I'll get back to you on that when I watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. Actually, I think I'm gonna watch that today. I'm gonna need something happy to uplift that afterwards.
I want to watch it, but they're making it hard to watch because I think it's only on HBO Max or something like that.
Oh, here, do you want to watch it after this?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna watch that after, and we'll mention the next podcast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sad talk, so we're gonna have to balance it out with some good stuff. So yeah, let's fact check that Dune. Well, not Dune popcorn bucket because
Wait, no, we're gonna look up the reusable popcorn bucket.
Yeah,
look it up. It's probably at AMC.
Yeah, let me see. So it's a reusable popcorn bucket from AMC. So they should give you at least half off or something.
You should get unlimited refilled popcorn bucket for like the rest of your life. As long as you have that bucket.
You pay like, well, I feel like in like a year or two, you're gonna pay like $18, $20 for
oh my god,
going there.
everything's so expensive. Today I went to the supermarket to get literally 10 things, maybe, and I didn't get any like meat or anything expensive. I got literally vegetables.
Oh yeah,
and the most expensive thing I had to buy was honey because I needed honey. Oh, honey. And it's expensive. It was like $15, and I spent $60, and I literally got nothing. I felt like.
But you got barely anything. You go to Trader Joe's and get more for your buck.
I know. Speaking of, I wanted to go to Trader Joe's, but now I spent $60 getting nothing at the supermarket. I have to go maybe next week.
We'll go next week.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I was so mad. It's so expensive now. I can't afford anything.
Oh, so there's same-day refills are free for your large popcorn every time you visit our theaters. This is for AMC.
No, that's the same day, yeah. That's like if you finish that giant-ass bucket, you can fill it up again.
Wait, you know what you
George
can do?
does that. He will bring it home. Not, like, all the time. I remember one time he did, and he gave it to his parents. That was like,
why?
Why? And he's like, they love the popcorn. And I'm like, okay, but he's such a, like, I gotta get a soda, I gotta get a popcorn, and I'm probably gonna get a hot dog.
No, you told us.
And I'm like, I sometimes get the popcorn, like, but now we always get all of it. But honestly, live your life.
It's like half your groceries to get all that stuff.
One person buys the tickets, one person buys the food usually.
Yeah. And usually the person who buys the food and everything usually gets screwed do more because you pay like maybe $30-ish for 2 tickets.
It is, yeah. So, it's worth though. Whatever, live your life.
I know, right? But yeah, so no, but you could go.
Do you see the reusable one at all or no?
I'm still trying to look. Let me see if I can find out. Okay, I think it was like they have Regal refillables.
Oh, well, kind of the same thing.
So maybe it's the same thing. Look it up more for next time. Stay tuned. But yeah, I was gonna say it was it just costs too much, and sometimes there's not any good movies. But you know what you could do? You could start your day. You could spend a whole day at the movie theater seeing 3 different movies.
I know.
And get popcorn refilled at once. Although I think I'd probably vomit all the popcorn.
Easily, I'd be so dehydrated.
Like, oh my god, it's so.
I always bring my water with me. I feel like they used to be so strict to movie theaters. Now you can bring whatever you want in.
I literally
I bring anything in. Anything.
Dune Part 2. I
can bring a drink in if I want to. They're not gonna stop me.
You can just bring it. You know what you do? You just bring
a
Tupperware container. You have.
Well, not actually, I did bring food from outside from somewhere else last time.
I mean, Mom taught us well with that. You was like,
but I feel like they used to like look at your purse or something. Now they just are like they barely even check your ticket.
They make minimum wage. They're not gonna care if you bring in that stuff. Which I don't blame them.
I used to in college. I used to go to Chick-fil-A and then we get high and then we go watch the movie. I forget what we watched. I remember people would fall asleep, but it was good.
Probably because of all that popcorn.
Yeah, and now they're in Chick-fil-A on top of everything. Even though I think we're too broke to buy popcorn.
That's like a double coma.
Yeah. I used to bring my own popcorn sometimes.
Oh yeah, you would make like the bag of it.
Mm-hmm. I just put it in my purse.
Like one person decides to bring the big ass bag, and then you bring it, and then like you got it, and it would just be like rusting around.
I always put my own candy now too.
Oh yeah, I got 4 different things of candy. I packed it at the bottom of my purse, put 2 water bottles on top.
They don't care even. Oh my god, they don't even care.
They didn't even check. They don't even check. And you know what? I don't blame them. I wouldn't do any extra service like that. Even if they told me, oh, you have to do that, I'm like, well, I only get paid, like, what, $13, $14 an hour or what? I don't care what you bring in. You could bring in a bottle of wine, and I will not care.
I don't think they'd stop me.
No? You could probably walk in with a bottle in your hand and say, oh, yeah, I'm here to see the movie. Okay, great, let me scan your ticket. Okay, go on. That'd be it.
They don't even give me a ticket half the time anymore.
They're like, well, it's weird. I've gotten, like, tickets before, but, like, I got them from Regal Cinemas online. Fandango online, and the QR code's like grayed out, so it looks like you can't even scan it correctly.
Oh, that's weird.
So they have to check, but they can check the confirmation number. That's fine.
Interesting. That's never happened to me.
Let's see what's the time mark at right now. So we're at like 37.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so we can wrap this up now. Yeah. But so we can do. We'll be doing this weekly. So a posting schedule will be on Sunday, so I'll be posting it tomorrow for Easter. Happy Easter if anyone celebrates it, or if you like candy, happy Easter for that.
Oh, side note, I started making Peeps today.
Wait, you made Peeps?
Yeah, but I haven't finished them yet. I made the marshmallow.
Wait, so how do you make them?
That's the hard part, I guess.
Let's wrap up with this.
Okay, so I really wanted to make Peeps because I saw on TikTok, obviously, someone else making Peeps, and I was like, I gotta make them. Not like the traditional Peep, like the chick, because that's like the advanced one, but I'm making the bunny one, the bunny version of the cheap Peeps.
Oh,
they're just marshmallows, obviously, but yeah, I made the marshmallow today. All you gotta do is get gelatin, which I had already. You mix it.
Melt it in a pan?
Nope, you just make you mix the gelatin with the water, then you make the simple syrup thing, which I used honey. So you with honey and sugar and water, and then you heat to a certain temp, mix it with the gelatin, it gets really fluffy, and you put a little vanilla in, and you make the marshmallow. It's really easy, honestly. And then it's like this fluff, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. And then you let it set.
Eat it straight like that.
I know, and then you let it set, and then you can cut out the shapes, and I have my little bunny cookie cutter, and then I'm gonna roll them in sprinkles.
Cookie cutter, though.
No, just a bunny.
One of those.
Yeah. But if you want to make the 3-dimensional peep, you're supposed to like pipe them, which I haven't. Which probably I'll try next time, I guess.
I mean, I guess you could. Well, couldn't you do like those silicone like pans where they have like the shapes kind of in them?
Yeah, or you could do that. I guess if you put a mold for them.
Or like a circle peep.
Or that thing that I see that people have, that little clamp.
Oh yeah,
that makes a chick.
I've seen those ones. Those look fun.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm making the bunny peeps, but I'm gonna make them tonight when I go home. I'm gonna finish them up. My clothes are done basically, but I need to go do some other stuff.
Oh, also, you make a mean dough, like bread.
Bread.
You make.
I do. Speaking of, I have to go home and make bread.
Oh yeah, she's making bread for tomorrow. We're doing like.
I was thinking of making challah bread too. I know, but I'm making cinnamon rolls in the morning, so it's too much bread, I think.
No, I think if
Tina was like, "Are you gonna bring bread?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was also gonna make cinnamon. She's like, "Just bring the bread."
I'm bringing an apple tart tomorrow. This is gonna be too much.
I know. You know what? I was also thinking of making cookies, these lemon cookies, but I think I'm not. I think I'm just gonna make.
Well, we can make those next weekend if you want.
I know they looked really good. They have like lemon cream cheese frosting, but I was like, "No, I'm making the peeps, and then you're gonna bring something." I was like, and I'm already making bread.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
So I was like, and I'm making cinnamon rolls. I was like, that's way too much.
Cinnamon rolls that Tori makes are like crap.
Well, you know I make them too now.
I know, but you make them better.
You made them with me.
Well,
yeah, they'll be good though.
Together next time because you know I follow the directions better than I do. So.
Oh my god, just reading. It's just reading.
I have ADHD. Okay.
You don't have ADHD. Shut up.
Do.
You don't. You don't have ADHD.
You know how many things I hyperfixate on all the time?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
you don't have ADHD.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Anyway, we'll wrap it up with that.
Yeah, we're wrapping up with that. I'll be making actually an Instagram soon for the podcast. And hopefully once we get a few more episodes in, you know, if anyone has any questions, we could do a Q&A for one of the next few
that'd be great, yeah.
I know we could do one. Maybe we could do one about the Dune bucket.
Q&A about the Dune bucket. No idea because we don't have. Maybe we'll have to buy one for it.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm going to
research purposes.
Do you think they're going to have one on Facebook Marketplace?
Oh my god. I would not buy one off Facebook Marketplace.
It's probably used.
Yeah, I don't want a used bucket.
Okay, well, we can close this out. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
Don't buy a Dune bucket on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, don't buy a Dune bucket.
We'll know what kind of person you are if you buy a Dune bucket.
Don't buy a used one.
This one's just for purposes to show that we have one.
Well, maybe we'll use it for popcorn. I don't know.
Can we just use it for popcorn? Yeah, I don't want. Oh, we could use it as dog pod cleaner.
Oh my god, we already have one of those.
Oh my god. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and take a self-care day for you. Go watch Dune Part 2 if you get a chance, and do not buy the bucket. All right, have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.